Tormenta fans, I'm your host, Jenny Kite, and today I'm on the field at Peachtree City. I'm going to take you behind the scenes as our guys go on a road trip so that you can get all the behind the scenes looks.
Throwing up some bottles.
We're playing the MOBA today, and I'm about to go into the locker room and see what the guys are up to.
I thought it was like 1.5, so I thought it'd be like,
Hi.
like 450.
Does anybody want to do an interview?
I'll actually know your name. Jordan was talking before.
I like it.
Oh. Now, where I come from, it's this.
How he wanted to give him a well, I was the last one that goes no.
Actually, it's supposed to be Dad, actually. So I see you have some headphones on. So what's your routine going into today?
I usually like to watch some soccer videos of my favorite players, like Alexis Sanchez. He's someone I really look up to. Eden Hazard, another baller. Once I watch a couple of those videos, I just sing my playlist, jam out, get ready for the game.
What does Viracon do?
Viracon makes glass.
Indeed.
No, they don't make glass. It's the one thing they don't do.
Or they transport glass or something like
They
that.
transport.
They get glass and then they turn it into like glass panels for buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make glass.
So
They made that clear that they didn't make glass.
So where do they get
That's what I
their
meant, they
glass
don't
from?
From like other companies that do make glass.
Do you sing?
I do.
Awesome. Okay, wait a minute. Let me clarify. Do you sing good?
No.
As a fuse.
We just won this game 2-0, and our guys dominated the field. Now we're gonna get on the bus and make that trip home, and I can't wait to see what the guys are gonna do to celebrate. I told you you needed to score. That was awesome, man. Good job.
For Jordan Liu, I think, for the 15-20 minutes that he did was key. Like him coming in right there in the holding mid, like cutting up for what they were doing, and then Mike obviously scoring, making it 2-0. So that's a great sub in itself.
Yeah,
it's always good when you make a sub and they score.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You love football. You've played since you were a peewee. You played on championship teams and not so championship teams. You get up when you get knocked down, almost every time. You felt the pain of an ACL tear. You knew what came next. You had to see the best doctors around so you could get back on the field. You trusted Optum Healthcare. And they got you back to you.
Last game of the season, and we know it's our last game going into that. We've done a a big push to get a lot of folks in there. Miracle, the temperature dropped to 20 degrees, and before we knew it, we had almost 1,700 fans in there for really a great crowd all season long. We go through the first half, and it's 1-0. We feel like we're controlling the game, dominating a lot of the possession. We get a quick goal in there from Reed Norton, and we're feeling good going into the halftime. Of course, we've played Tri-Cities twice already. Both of those scores have been 1-0. And in the one game that we did score a goal, it came late. So being up early, we're feeling good about the chances.
Mikey Rowe, service in, header, shot, Arslan, second shot is good for Tormenta. Go! Reed Norton with the blast, and it's 1-0.
So the second half starts, we're 1-0, the crowd's juiced. We got them, excited, fired up, and Jamie Merriam finds the back of the net to go 2-0, and what, it was a great strike.
There's a good shot in the box, and it squirts through for a goal for Tormenta FC.
And the tide is really starting to turn for us. We get some other good looks in there. We find the back of the net again with Hassenstab. I think Jamie gets 2 goals on the night.
Merriam stays with it. Jamie Merriam sticks one in for Tormenta FC. Goal number 10 in grand fashion. Another shot and another goal for Tormenta. And Max Hassenstab makes the most of his playing time in the 85th minute.
And then we get a real late one where a real vicious tackle that Max wins the ball free, and Sam Loss, Mr. Reliable, gets, I think, his 5th goal of the season. And 5-0 in soccer is a really fantastic way to end the season. And
Sam Lofts, look out if he gets it in scoring range.
Hold up.
Here it is. Lofts with a shot, and it's one more. Why not?
We weren't ready for things to end, but we end the season with 7 wins, a new franchise record. We scored the 2nd most goals in our division, and our division is easily the toughest division in the whole league. We gave up the 2nd fewest number of goals in our division, and our differential was at number 2, and the latest rankings from the Evans rankings put us at number 17 in the country, which is a lonely place this year because it also makes us the highest ranked team not to make the PDL playoffs. We learned by Wednesday morning, we knew we were mathematically eliminated. But the pace of play from these guys out on the pitch during training, it didn't drop. It actually climbed about 3 notches. I knew Tri-Cities was going to be in for a very long afternoon.
Georgia Southern's best and brightest choose Southern for research. Georgia Southern University offers undergraduates the unique opportunity to join in the meaningful research occurring outside the classroom and across more than 120 degree programs. Our hands-on approach to learning prepares you to succeed in the workplace and in life. Join Georgia's best and brightest. Choose Southern at georgiasouthern.edu.
What's your favorite thing to do at the clubhouse?
Oh, velocity.
Velocity. That's a lot of fun.
Going bowling.
Bowling. How many soccer games have you been to before? Have you ever been to a Tormenta FC game before?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That many games, huh?
But I was actually in the game.
Have you met a Tormenta FC soccer player before?
I'm a soccer player.
Oh, you are, so I'm sorry. Forgive me. So at the Tormenta games, what is your favorite thing to do?
Kick the ball.
Kick the ball where?
Into the goal.
Eat popcorn. Into the goal, okay. What do you think about your mama singing?
Let's do I love it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I saw that video, but I didn't come with her. How was the game?
How was the game? Well, we won, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We didn't score a goal for 87 minutes, but they worked hard. They worked together.
They tried and kicked the ball.
Yes, they did. Finally, when we tried and we tried and we tried for 87 minutes, we finally scored.
Wasn't it?
It was very hard. Very hard. It was hot. The guys were very tired.
And the flies were all in their mouths.
Oh, the gnats were everywhere. They were everywhere.
And the gnats.
And the gnats are difficult.
How do you play soccer? Is where you use your feet, knees, or head to get a goal. Or you can pass it to your teammate. Or you can dribble it with your feet. Yeah, like you go back and forth like this. You make it go side to side. And then you try to kick it in the goal? Yeah.
Tormenta FC Nation does not sleep, I hope, for the off season, but the front office definitely doesn't as we get ready to go and support our players in terms of what they're doing and really just growing soccer. And one of the fastest ways that does that is we will help support our Georgia Southern men's and women's program right here in Statesboro as that season gets ready to start in September. We've got some travels to do. We've got recruiting to do, planning a trip back to Europe and establish some more ties while we're there. And as a front office staff, we just begin our next phase as we get ready for all those other moments that lead up to the 2018 season.
We get you back to you.
I've only been in America for 2.5 years, so I've only managed to play 2 seasons, which were both here. Everything around here is the same, the setup, all the stuff, all the privilege we get, but the main thing for me was the coach changing. Obviously with different coaches, anywhere you go, there's going to be different philosophies and different ways of play, formations, positions, stuff like that. So with John, we just got a different taste of a different type of coach, and obviously the assistant coaches too. In the end, we had a really successful season again, so it was good. For me, mainly it's like the sort of family environment we get, like from the owners, from all the front office staff and the guys that work here. And obviously this is like a bonus, Darren and Nitra setting up this franchise on top of what they already have in the business world, which is bowling, mini golf, all that. It's just, what better way could a group of 25 lads come in and enjoy a load of games, competitive or fun, whatever. So we get all that, and then obviously we all live together at the apartment complex with the pool and stuff there. So we tend to bond really quickly by doing activities like that on and off the field. So it's good to have all that as well as the soccer side. Yeah, it's great. It's like a bond that you can't really describe. I imagine it's like most sports teams. A couple guys played in Georgia growing up, so they knew each other already. I knew 5 or 6 guys from last year that got invited back. So what happened there is a solid 10 or 11 sort of brought in the new guys that weren't here last year, which kind of made us click, pretty quickly. It's a good feeling for us to have, knowing that the whole town and the city is like involved with us too, as much as we're involved with them. The library readings, going to the schools, the carpools, and going around to the bank, stuff like that. The guys downtown showing us the Blue Mile.